Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got videos today from Jay's rants and reactions.
I've not been able to find a full-time job in over 2.5 years, and I got another rejection last week.
2.5 years?
Look at that.
How are these women living out of not having jobs for years on end? Oh,
Hey
I
guys,
know. Men.
AJ here back on the list for you. And guys, I want you to stop and take a second and really think about the last 10, 20 years, right? Hey guys, put in the comments right now how long you've gone without a job in the last 10 to 15 years. Or how about this? Since you've been 16 years old, guys, how long have you gone without a job?
I want to say a year because of this. This was a pretty big one. I couldn't move my arm, use my arm for a while. But even then, I ran the freaking nail shop for the family, so it's not like I didn't work at all. So I guess probably like a few months at most.
I think that when I moved to Texas from Seattle for grad school, I didn't have a job for like a month, right? Because I've never gone 2 months, 3 months, a year, 2 years without a job. And guys, these modern women, these strong and independent chicks,
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
they'll get laid off from their stupid, useless marketing job or recruiter job or HR job, and then not.
Well, I think, Jay, they don't see like working and getting jobs the same way men do. Like, remember, women don't really have to support themselves to the same level that men do because no one's saving us.
have a job for 2+ years. Insane. Sounds crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guys, let's go to the dumpster right now on TikTok and look at some of these absolute dunderheads whining about being unemployed. And guys, let's just call this what it is, right? These chicks are a bunch of bums.
You're a bum!
Working a useless job.
You're a bum!
Getting laid off.
You're a bum!
Being unemployed for long periods of time.
You're a bum!
And probably either living off the simp or their
I
parents.
mean, imagine if you were with a woman and you were unemployed at that time for a month or 2 or 3 or 2.5 years. Yeah, you probably don't have a girlfriend anymore.
You're a bum!
We need to start calling them bums, guys, because that's what they are. And guys, look at this chick right here. Yikes. Let's get into this.
I've not been able to find a full-time job in over 2.5 years, and I got another rejection last week after a great job interview, and I just have no more motivation
Look at
anymore. This week just feels like such a slap in the face, and it's so difficult to regroup yourself and go back to starting at square one after having your hopes so high and thinking you're finally gonna get that job. And now I think I just want to break.
Look at that, guys. Guys, look at this chick's face.
You want a break. From what? From not having a job? Like, what?
That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
Someone says change fields. 2.5 years without a job is wild.
It is wild.
Look at that. Yeah, guys, see? Yeah, so she went to art school. So she was in marketing. And then she was a recruiter. What a joke. Look at this. First of all, you're so brave for even coming on here and sharing your story. Please. This other chick, I've been unemployed for 2 years now. Please. Look at that. This is a guy. He says, I'm at 3 years. Look at that. This man hasn't worked in 3 years.
Beta man.
Look at that. You're a man? What a joke. I've been looking for 8 months. Please. This chick says change fields. So I worked in PR and marketing for 6 years. I'm dropping it to become a CNA and going to nursing school. There you go, right?
You just gotta figure out a way. You know, like, I'm not saying it's oh yeah, she sucks for not having a job. No, you just gotta figure out a way. You gotta survive.
This is 4 years, no job. Cooked, 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 clown world. Guys, look at the size of this dunderhead right here, guys. Look at that.
That's a neck.
That's a huge bitch.
With the bull ring in her nose. Come on, guys. Come on. Nothing
That's how mine came out of nowhere. But it was exactly what I was thinking.
good can come from this dunderhead's mouth. Here we go. Well, obviously, enough food goes in.
Looks like she's about to eat while we're filming this. Which is even worse.
Applying to jobs all day, every day is so miserable. No sugarcoating it. It's the worst thing in the world. As you guys know, I have been unemployed for 10 months. For the first few months, I was applying to so
How are you affording Jersey Mike's or whatever?
many jobs, like any job that would hire me because I needed a job so bad. Like in marketing, which is the field I work in, or like minimum wage job.
Marketing, guys.
Did not get one for a few months, had to move home with my parents. Pause, look at this sandwich. Oh, Jersey Mike's fucks it up every time. When I first moved here, I was like, I'm gonna try really hard, obviously still, to get a job so that I can move out. Then I was like, it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I kind of just
So
have
you
fun
gave up.
money, I don't have to pay rent. Like, maybe let's just live like this for a little bit. Recently, my car broke down. And then I was like, oh, maybe this is a wake-up call. You need to get a job. Fun's over. Job time. So now we're back in our like applying to a bunch of jobs all day, every day. Jobs I don't even want. Jobs that pay so little amount of money. It actually is like, what's the point in the first place? And it sucks and it's so discouraging. Like I'm doing everything I can. For example,
No, you're not. You just literally said jobs that you would not want to do.
this morning I applied to a job. And I was like, damn, this seems really fun. First time I'm like, I see a job that I'm like, oh my god, that would be so fun to work at. So I put so much effort in my resume and my cover letter. Tell me why 2 hours later
Girl, you're so big. You can't even film a TikTok without freaking eating.
they send me an email and say the position has been filled. It's like low-key just shit timing, but okay, cool. So I'll just like kill myself. And not having a car to be able to go anywhere. I'm going crazy. Unemployment month 10 update.
And you chose all this because you said you wanted the comforts of home and not having to work, so you didn't work. So congratulations. Now you're stuck at home without any money.
I guess. Trying really hard again to find a job. Remembering how much it sucks.
Guys, why do they always make videos eating just...
Right?
Ugh, God, yuck, dude.
I mean, I love food, guys. I love food. Rarely gonna see me make videos eating unless it's a food-centric video or something.
Yuck. Look at that, guys. Look.
And the
at
septum
that.
nose ring.
Applying to jobs is a full-time job in itself. Please. This chick says, I've been unemployed since July. Come on. Look at that. What a joke. Guys, they're so cooked. They're so cooked. These worthless jobs. She has these Mickey Mouse tattoos, right? How are you not a full-time influencer? Come on.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Come on. What a joke. What a joke. This chick says, I've been unemployed for 3 months. Both parents passed, so I can't move back home. I'm really hoping that I get a job before unemployment ends. It's been a struggle. Please. As a marketing girly in Seattle, I wish you the best of luck. Come on.
I do admit, fucking listening to Jay read these comments in his girl voice is pretty hilarious. Shout outs to you, Jay.
Look at that. Guys, stop, take a second, like the video, drop a comment, guys. Clown world.
I've been laid off twice in the past year. As if once wasn't enough. A second time, absolutely. And one of the first things that I feel like the heaviest things that you deal with unemployment is the guilt. Because even when it's out of your control and you can't necessarily decide who hires you and who doesn't. In my case, I can't even decide who decides to look at my resume in the first place. Like, that's not even my problem. It's not like I'm hiring or interviewing for these jobs and not getting them, because then I would know, okay, it's me. Like, I need to fix how I'm presenting myself. I can't even get the interviews. And that's a part that I'm confident about. That's the part that I'm like, if I get this, I get it in the bag. And it's crazy how like the guilt is just there all day, every day. If I'm applying to jobs, I feel guilty that I don't get any responses back. If I don't apply to jobs, I feel guilty that I didn't apply to jobs. If I am applying during the week and nothing comes of it during the week, like at the end of the week, I feel terrible about myself. But then also, I know it has to do with just this like societal guilt that's been ingrained in our brains, because on the weekends or during vacations, I don't feel this guilt, because it's okay if I don't have a job on the weekends because everybody else doesn't have a job on.
Yeah, but you're employed and have money coming in. You're just taking a vacation. That's not the same thing as no money coming in and not employed. You do realize that, right?
The weekends. It's crazy. The guilt is crazy. It's the hardest part, because yes, obviously there's financial stress that comes with it, but it's the fact that like nothing feels like enough. Like even when I'm working on my own projects and things that really fulfill me, there's this little eating away in the back of my brain that's like, this is
It's just not enough.
stupid. People won't respect you for this. You need to have the 9 to 5. Like even if it's paying you nothing and treating you like garbage, like it's better to have that than nothing. Crazy. I don't think we talk about it enough.
I don't agree with that you need a 9 to 5 or, you're nothing. There's plenty of people that make it in life without having 9 to 5. Some have very solid side hustles or just things that you wouldn't call solid careers, but they do well in it and they do well enough.
If you've been laid off twice in that short amount of time, something's wrong. And guys, look, this chick says, as a recruiter, so the market's horrendous. And it's far, far worse than what's being told to us. And she says, I think AI is interfering. That's what I've been saying, guys. Skynet's been coming for these chicks' jobs, man. Guys,
I mean, their jobs aren't usually something that AI can't take. That's the thing, right? AI can easily replace a majority of jobs that female carry in a lot of these big industries.
why would you need a recruiter or HR when AI will just do it for you? What a joke. What a joke. I had 7 interviews with Google and it ended in a rejection. Look at that. All these girls pushed into these useless jobs. What a...
Like I told you guys, my best friend works for Google. He did a shitload of interviews, shitload of rounds. And that man is still on eggshells, worried about him getting laid off constantly. That's just how a lot of big tech companies are. And I went to a Chinese New Year thing with him and a lot of his colleagues and stuff. Yeah, almost every single one of them were so scared and worried about their jobs, and all of them work in tech. And I was just like, it is funny that these tech people are so much more worried about their careers and their future prospects of making money and stuff than my dumbass over here with a donut shop. I'm like, people still like donuts.
Joke. Guys, make yourself essential. Make yourself essential. Make yourself essential. You know? That's why you don't see a lot of guys who aren't betas, right? On here whining about being laid off.
No, you got to really apply yourself when it comes to jobs and getting jobs. You got to fluff up your resume, you got to make some bold claims, maybe even lie a little bit to get what you need to get to. That's just how the game works. Everybody else is doing it, so you're kind of forced to have to, or else your resume is going to look like trash compared to everybody else because everybody else just fudged their resumes. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that, and catch you guys next time. Ciao.